is there a case that PAYE is now better than dividend for business owners? Yes, there is a case, and it depends on circumstances. So I'll run through 3 things what I think where PAYE helps against dividends. I'm going to start off with one, not obvious one really, which people may not be aware of, but if you're taking dividends out of the company and there aren't available profits, those dividends are illegal dividends and required to be paid back by the person who's taking those dividends. Now, you don't see this happen that often in practice, but if a business goes into liquidation, it can't afford to pay off all its creditors, and the business owner is taking out dividends that he shouldn't have done, so he's got like an overdrawn director's account, he owes the company money because he's taking out dividends and the profits haven't been there, then he's required to pay that back to the company to pay off the creditors. The insolvency practitioners will come for him to repay that. You know, and if you've got an asset, you've not got any cash, and you've got an asset, you may be required to sell the asset to repay that cash back. So salary avoids that because you paid a salary every month, and it doesn't work the same as dividends. The only case would be if perhaps you've taken an excessive salary. You know, if the company's lost 100 grand and you've taken a 200 grand salary, potentially you might have taken an excessive salary which isn't in the company's interests. So that's number one. It really protects you from that and protects you from the overdrawn director's loan incident. Number 2 is your tax is easy to manage. Now, I've had clients doing this for quite a while, to be fair. They've said, no, I don't want to pay that big lump of tax in January when all my dividends go on my tax return, and another big lump in July, and not quite know where I'm going to be with my tax. I would rather just know on a monthly basis and pay the PAYE. The company will pay the PAYE national insurance every month. I'll get the net amount, and that's it, job done. A lot easier to manage. Number 3 is dividends are still more tax efficient, to be clear, but not as tax efficient as there was. You know, there's not as much in it anymore compared to what there used to be. So it's worth doing the numbers and thinking, you know, how much am I really benefiting here? You know, it might just be easier to run the payroll every month and do it as salary.